Hey guys, Marngel here. Happy New Year to you all. I hope you all had an excellent holiday and New Year celebration with family and friends. If you didn't, well, I hope you had a calm, peaceful New Year's at least. Whatever the case was for you, the fact is, 2024 is thankfully over, and now we are in 2025. And with that, I thought it'd be a good idea to recap the state of the channel, what we have accomplished, and talk about where we go from here. First, let's get some statistics out of the way. In 2024, about 3,600 people subscribed and joined our community, and the channel accumulated 1.4 million views over the past year, which completely blows my mind. All I can say to that is, thank you so much for the support. It's actually surprising that the audience and view counts grew as much as it did, particularly because I didn't know if the legacy audience would have liked the new content. Prior to 2024, I was pretty hesitant to switch up my content beyond Amphibia, The Owl House, and Disney TVA because I knew the vast majority of you guys back then watched the channel for those shows. And I still think the majority of you who are still subscribed probably want more content related to Disney TVA. But I'm glad to be proven wrong. And today, a sizable chunk of the audience came from watching the new content, which was one of the goals I had set for last year. Unfortunately for me, this was pretty much the only goal that I actually achieved. Now, for those who don't remember from last year's update video, the goals I set were to expand the variety of topics I cover, post videos more frequently and consistently throughout the whole year, and create new kinds of content on a new channel I created at the time. Yeah, so the legacy viewers already know by this point that I have failed in those last two goals. When it comes to creating content consistently, for a few of the months like January, June, and July, I was posting content rather frequently and consistently. As for the other months, well, clearly I couldn't keep my promise there. There's a variety of reasons I could point to for the inconsistency in those months, from my job to family events and two tragic events in March that caused me to go into a depressive state, but ultimately I failed because as of right now, YouTube for me is a hobby, and hobbies don't have priority in my schedule sadly. Since I clearly can't keep a consistent schedule at this point, I decided that moving forward, I'll post videos whenever they are done. However, I do intend to keep a goal of uploading around 2 or 3 videos per month. It's just the timing of uploads between videos will just not be consistent. Maybe the next video will be a few days away or 2 or 3 weeks away. Overall, I'm just asking you guys to be patient with my ability to upload content. If you want to be notified when my videos come out though, you can click that subscribe button and enable notifications. But yeah, looking back, those goals seem a tad ambitious, especially for my third goal of creating content for another channel. Now, a couple of hundred of you may be wondering what happened to it. When will I post content on it, or will I even post content on it at all? Well, considering that I failed to keep a consistent upload schedule for the main channel, finding time to make content for the new channel also seemed impossible for me. So for the time being, that channel will be shelved until I can come up with a better vision for it. The same will go for the original Marngel channel, where for the past year, I uploaded only 3 videos on it, all of which caused the channel to lose subs and views in the long term, weirdly enough. It's clear to me that reviving that old channel and starting a new one is a pretty fruitless cause. So I am doing a bit of a simplification of the channel network that I somewhat accumulated. While that is pretty disappointing for the people who subscribe to these two channels, that does mean good news with this channel. I guess that leads us to the question, what is next for Marngel Rambles as a channel and community? Well, for one, I will continue to expand the variety of topics I will cover on this channel. I'll continue to talk about Pixar, Disney, DreamWorks, and a lot of the major animation projects coming this year. In fact, I'll further expand on the shows I'll watch and cover more adult animated content. As previously mentioned in the last video, I've been getting into Futurama lately, and I'd like to make videos surrounding that show later this year, once I get caught up to speed with that show of course. But by far, the biggest change that will come to this channel is that I'm going to cover much broader topics and issues than just talking about shows and movies. Throughout the past couple years, I have covered some more serious topics in the animation industry like workers' rights, piracy, monopolistic practices, and so on, and for this year, I want to double down on covering these issues. It's really important for people to be aware of these things as it is necessary to continue getting amazing works of art. Also, I'd like to incorporate some of my other interests into the content here throughout the next year. Some of my older subscribers may remember the video where I broke down the history and politics of the society in Amphibia, and many of you newer viewers likely remember the video where I covered that one Inside Out 2 scene, which happened to be a 1984 reference. Believe it or not, but those are actually my two favorite videos to make so far, and a lot of it is due to including things like history in them. For those who don't know, history is one of my favorite topics to talk about, and I'd like to talk more about it on this channel with future videos. Some of you may not be the biggest fans of it, of course, but that is why my goal for this year is to make you interested in it if you are not already. History can be more than just memorizing dates and the names of dead people. To me, learning about history of any kind is basically like reading or watching any fictional story. You have your protagonist, antagonist, setting, lore, even comic relief with some historical events. Even something like the history of Pixar or Disney, which are two videos in the pipeline by the way, are two very intriguing stories that I'd like to go on a deep dive on soon. Admittedly, if enough of you do turn out to be interested in me making videos related to it, I may just start actually making dedicated history videos in a new channel. But that is a moonshot project for another time. Finally, there is one smaller announcement / reminder that I should give. So I don't know if you guys actually are aware of it, but I have a YouTube membership program. I've actually had it for a while now, but I haven't really announced it or let anyone know about it in a video until now. There's currently only one tier though. For $2 a month, you can get videos a couple days early, access certain emojis that you can flex in the comment section of these videos, and get a shoutout at the end of these videos. There will be more tiers to come throughout the year, but that is what I have set up for now. Overall, the main goal for this year is to kind of go back to the basics of how I did YouTube. Just focus on one channel and make content that I believe is interesting and entertaining for me and for all of you. The best videos here were made because I genuinely thought it was an interesting topic, regardless of what I thought the algorithm would like. There will be days where videos flop and some of you guys will be disappointed with them. As long as you continue to watch and support the channel for the long term, that will keep this channel and community thriving and growing. YouTube for now may be a hobby, but you guys are the reason why I still have that bit of hope that one day it will be more than that. So yeah, those are the updates I have for you guys for now. I hope you are looking forward to what is to come for this channel. Also, if you haven't yet, please give this video a like and subscribe for more content like this. With all that said, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you all have a great day. See you in the next one.